the Florida Gators are in trouble, in my opinion. I did a show Wednesday 12.
Okay.
Miami Hurricanes will get Billy Napier fired. The same way Tulsa should have gotten Oklahoma State coach Mike Gundy fired, but apparently he still got his job for another week. Anyhow, with that being said, I want a straight drubbing, right? That's my word for the day, a drubbing. And the reason is because of the respect factor. That doesn't mean Florida won't come out to play. Their own fans don't believe they can win the game. I've been watching some of these Gator outlets. They already feel like it's a loss. They actually want to lose to get Billy Napier out of there. What kind of fan base is that? But anyway, I want it to be like the 41-17 look. And I'm going to give y'all my score prediction in a little bit, 12. You definitely could do the same. We ain't going to be here a long time, but for a good time. I want to make sure we're firing on all cylinders, and I also want to make sure that DJ Lagway reevaluates this game and says, should I be an athlete or should I be a mathlete? Should I go into insurance? He threw 5 interceptions against LSU, who was the 3rd-ranked team. We are the 4th-ranked team right now. Why not Miami? Why we can't get 5? Huh? I need Ruben Bain to put that pressure on him so he can get frustrated. I want to see a coach-player interaction that is not very good. I want to embarrass these cats. I want to be obnoxious because I am in Gator country. When I walk out my door, my neighbor got a Gator flag. Huh? Well, guess what I'm going to tell him at the end of the game? Sir, excuse me, like this. Watch this. I'm going to hit him with one of the ding dong. Knock on his door. Sir, could you lower that flag half staff, please? Appreciate it. Thank you. If you know where I'm going with that, 12. Talk to me. What's on your mind, brother?
It's definitely interesting that you mentioned this game is supposed to be the game that starts the process of poor little Billy turning in his resignation.
His twin brother, poor little Timmy's twin brother is poor little Billy.
You like that one. So poor little Billy Napier, the Canes tonight is going to assist Florida AD in having poor little Billy exit that organization.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't normally say stuff like that, but that's the kind of, I'm going to use your word, drubbing we have to put on the Gators. Corey Heatherman has to continue to make that D hang out. And once it happens,
and bye, man,
it's going to be a problem. So we have to make sure, like I said, this year is all about the D. It's all about the defense.
And what the
we know
talking about?
It's all about the defense, Coach. I've been saying this. And I like what you said earlier. I drew my line in the sand.
I'm glad I had pants on. Go ahead.
I drew my line in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
For us to continue to make our way back, games like this, no more than 12 points. I'm going to start to put my point total for the defense on there. Games like this, 12 points. That's how you continue to creep back in. Slow motion and creep back in.
Well, here's what I'll say real quick. Go ahead. Open up the phone lines, 862-799-9956. Please feel free to call on in. We're not going to take a bunch of calls today because we were doing 30 minutes. But here's what I want to say. And shout out to, I love this, Marlo. I love this. Billy fired by Monday. But here's what I love the most. Blowout Billy. Oh, my God. That's better than G5 Billy. That's better than G5.
What about poor little Billy? I don't get no.
I don't know. I gave you a love. He's going to get a twin brother. Here come the soon. I got to call Fiverr. But here's what I'm going to say. To that point, that, and I know, from a coach's perspective in the industry, I got to be clear about this. You don't want people to be fired.
No.
However,
We're
I ain't
making,
worried about. You know why he worried about him getting fired? Because he's gonna get a $20 million buyout. So I don't care if he gets fired, but he get a $20 million buyout and he gets to go home. The rest of the think about it, you get $20 million to go home. So I ain't tripping. You understand me? And if you've been coaching long enough, you've been fired. Hell, I've been fired. But and you know what happened when they fired me? You know what I told that mother? Hey, but you know what I feel like doing to you, bro?
I feel like stopping today.
All that hard work I done put in, and you don't. Anyway, $5 for the 40 to 16 canes, the juice in the building. Here's the next thing I'm gonna say. I don't know if you knew this, 12, but the running back coach, associate head coach, Coach Jaluk, shout out to Top Fly, said was his high school wide receiver coach, is suspended for 3 games due to the pregame altercation at LSU. And you know what's hilarious about that? You know what's hilarious? You know why he got suspended?
I'm listening.
No, there was a little scuffle, and he came over there, and he actually
I feel like stopping today.
and he slapped the dude. He slapped one of the players, and that's why he's suspended. Huh?
Can't condone that. You have to maintain your decorum as a coach. I didn't see it. I don't know if one of the players did something to him and he retaliated. But at the end of the day, you know, you're the adult here. You're the coach. So you have to make sure that you move in that manner. 3 games. He's lucky. He's lucky. He's lucky. It could have been worse. They could have filed some assault charges. Who knows what it is, right? Think about what happened to and it don't matter if you in the game. Look at what happened to with the Rampage Jackson Jr. You know, they went and got him. He was supposed to be quote unquote wrestling and turned ugly. So now he got booked. So we got to make sure it happens.
It does happen.
All that kind of stuff. Can't do it as a coach. Can't do it.
I don't condone it, but I damn sure show it. Here it is right here. Shout out to him. This is Coach Luke right here in the black. See the white glove? That's not him. That's a player. But he's right here with the hat turned backwards. Okay. Anytime the coach got his hat turned backwards, he don't have his headset on. He about business. And watch the scuffle. You ready?
Let me see it.
I feel like stopping today.
Coach slapped somebody, dog. Huh? Coach said, hold up. Y'all over here is ruffling. Man.
I feel like stopping
slap that dude's face. He got more heart than the players. Yeah, that's all I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. He got more heart than the players.
Yeah, you got to step away from that. That's the difference between a assistant Gatorade coach and the head coach. We don't do that kind of stuff.
Well, he Woody Hayes somebody. Woody Hayes out there throwing elbows. But anyway, here's my question, and I'm going to tell you this as well. I feel highly disrespected. Kane fans, are y'all highly disrespected? Like
I am. I feel disrespected. 7.5. I think it is.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Yeah, I'm with that. I don't understand. And sometimes, you know, Vegas see different things. I don't see it that way. I think Miami covers by 4 scores. I'm giving them, let's say 3, at least a 21-point victory over the Gators, and it could be worse. Again, I want to make sure Carson Beck, his shoulder pad is at least loose by the mid-third quarter. Start taking them shoulder pads off. We don't have time for it today.
Ooh. And guess what? Them Gator players talking cash trash-ish, man. Cash trash-ish.
Do you think the reason why the spread is so close is because, I'm not sure if you know this, Coach, for the rivalry, you know Miami's only up 3. I think it's 30-27. So the totality of the rivalry, we only up by 3. You think that has anything to do with it?
Man, mother effer rivalry. I'm sorry. 12, you triggering me, dog. You really triggering me. You getting me hot.
Let's go. Say what you got to say.
You getting me hot, 12.
I'm listening.
Week in and week out, Coach Cristobal and I have my message to him. He's been disrespected because of his coaching acumen. And I really feel in my heart of hearts, Vegas decided to put this game at 7.5 because they think Coach gonna blow it. But I told Coach Cristobal, I called him on the phone the other day. He hit me up. He said, Coach Hayes, what you thinking, baby? I said, let me tell you something, Coach. We got to eliminate your butt. No diddy, no pause, all that. He said, what do you mean? I say, oh, Coach Cristobal is a great recruiter. Coach Cristobal is a culture changer. Coach Cristobal can get the guys in the building. Coach Cristobal can get coaches. Coach Cristobal get you fired up. But he might drop a game. I say, Coach, we got to eliminate the butt. We ain't dropping no games this year. And I'm getting hot. And he showed you. He ain't dropped Notre Dame. He beat USF by the point spread of 17.5. Shout out to Bethune-Cookman, my HBCUs in the building. 7.5? I ain't mad at it. But I'm mad at it. Coach, show the haters. Don't prove them right. Prove them wrong, Coach. Huh? You got a man came out here with a Speedo and dove off your high dive. Huh? Anyway.
Here's what I'm thinking. And I'm going to tone it down a little bit because a couple weeks ago, I said it probably came out wrong. Vegas, I think, is a little bit this man here. Vegas is a little bit confused. They don't believe. So on one hand, they're saying, oh, that's the number 14. But they're not acting like we are number 14. So they trying to hedge their bets a little bit. That's why they don't believe that we can do, to your point. They don't believe that we can do it. They don't believe that we're on our way back. Mm-hmm. And so you can't get too mad about it because we're working our way back. But let's see what happens. If they cover the spread, which I think they will by at least 21 points, they covered it last week, then Vegas start to give us more respect. But even if they don't give us our respect, Coach, we know who we are. And a game like this, again, will put another building block in building the ACC championship that we're going to in December, and keep building the steps to get that national championship. So let's see what happens.
Oh, definitely, man. I'm just I'm super excited. Like, shout out to Warren Kane. This segment is brought to you by the Warren Kane Cup of Greatness right here. He's the U on this side, Sebastian on that side, and inside this cup holds the beloved cane juice as I take a sip before I say this. To your point, I think you're 100% right. The Canes have to do what they have to do. It ain't no ifs, ands, or maybes.
Unless you're a hater.
And if you're a hater, then guess what?
I feel like stopping.